and breathe. And breathe. Man United are like an emotional roller coaster. Oh my God, people. I feel like my heart is still pumping, people. I genuinely feel like, honestly, if you could feel it right now, it's pumping, mate. I do not like roller coasters. If you tell me we're going to Alton Towers tomorrow, I'm saying no. Because most of the rides are high, it's up, it's down, it sends you all around, mate. And that's what Man United are doing to us. They're sending us under. I swear down to you, it's emotionally tiring. Man United are emotionally tiring to watch, man. And that is what you got today. 4-2, match reaction. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. Boy, oh boy, man. Why did he keep on doing this every single time? You know what I mean? First 5 minutes, Leeds, it's a battle. It's intense. United don't look like they're getting. They have two couple opportunities where they're getting behind. You know what I mean? And you're thinking then, what's going on? And then there was an injury to, I think, a player. And in that moment then, when they had the injury, I think that's where United almost regained themselves. They got themselves together. And then we started to see Pogba dance around. Sancho getting the ball. Bruno getting in little pockets here and there. We started to show a bit of authority. We started to wake up, people. It's as simple as that. We started to wake up, and we finally, people, have got the first goal in about 150 attempts from a corner. Harry Maguire drills it in. United in control, and then United dominated the second half. We really did dominate. Pogba dancing around, Pogba oozing on the left hand side. You know what I mean? Showing his abilities. The best player on the football pitch in that first half. Brilliant. And then we get the second goal through Bruno Fernandes, and I thought, you know what, man? 2-0 half time. Control. You know what I mean? Second half, Leeds will probably tire out. They'll huff and puff. They'll do whatever they need to do. And then it's again. These Man United players, man, they can't get away with this. And you know what? This will be the reason why they get top 4, these players. Because the manager, and I'll tell you in a minute, because it was a masterclass in the end from Ralph Rangnick. These set of players, man, it's almost as if, like, what is wrong with them? Like, seriously, what is wrong with these players? Like, how did they switch off? Like, short at the back post there again. McTominay giving the ball away. Wan-Bissaka. I'm actually judging if he's actually a footballer, by the way. You know, second half, Leeds scored 2 goals in 24 seconds. I've never heard of that. I've really never heard of that. 2 goals in 24 seconds. I don't know what pissed Ralph Rangnick off, but he decided to take Paul Pogba off, and I was absolutely fuming. Inside, I was fuming. I wasn't calling Ralph Rangnick out. I was just absolutely shocked, because I was like, that's your best player that you've took off. You know what I mean? But whether he didn't see things in the second half of Pogba, I don't know. But tell you what, mate, Fred came on. Sancho played it into him. Brilliant Sancho, man of the match today. People that doubted Sancho, shame on you, mate. Class is permanent, form is temporary. Played in Fred, absolute brilliant finish. And then you're bricking it for the next 10-15 minutes. Because then United took off Ronaldo and then we sat back. But Leeds, they were huffing and puffing. And that's probably the most that United defended. But then we get the second goal, the 4th goal. Elanga, by the way, should have made it 4-2 or 3-2, I believe. Straight after when he came on. And I thought to myself, oh my God, is that another Elanga moment here again where he gets, you know, criticised and abused by certain fans. But we got the 4-2. But boy, man, this football club, it's emotionally draining watching them. It really is. Like, we can play dazzling football, but we can throw it all away. And that's what will decide this top 4. Moments of madness that was in that 24 seconds, where the players completely lost it. And I hope Ralph Rangnick is absolutely tearing into them, because you cannot do that. You cannot do that. I'm sorry, man. You cannot do that. And that's what these players did. They took the foot on the gas. And you know what? They nearly paid for it, man. If it wasn't for Leeds' abysmal defending. Leeds are abysmal. Their defending is abysmal. But so did we in that madness 24 seconds. But they just do it for 90 minutes. That's the difference. Because they 1v1 defend. And I'm telling you, maybe a more disciplined team, like remember when Aston Villa, you know what I mean, they could have nicked that. That's why, for me, there's still massive problems in terms of psychological for this team. It's something, I don't know what it is. I told you, it's either they're not listening in them one-to-one sessions and they're almost ignoring the psychologist, or the psychologist is shit. That's the bottom line. Because how can you come out second half, you play like that, when you play like that in the first half, there's no clear measurement for this Man United team. You can't overrate players. I've had people in half time telling me to tweet that McTominay had a good game. And then he does that in the second half. And he literally got a red card at 3-2. So again, you cannot overpraise these players. But then almost like they'll almost, you know, kind of have, you know, slap you in the face and be like, yeah, shush. You know what I mean? Elanga at the end there. You know what I mean? It's football is absolutely bonkers. I go for 1 minute thinking, you know, I hate football. To the minute I'm like, glory, glory, Man United. But Ralph Rangnick deserves absolute massive credit. On hindsight, I never ever called him out in the stream. I was shocked like the most of you fans there. But that is a masterclass from Ralph Rangnick. Because you have to say to himself, he believed in himself, and he believed that bringing on Fred with a bit more energy, Elanga with a bit more energy, we would get them chances, and boy we did. And he banked on that and he got it. And guess who were the two that scored the last 2 winning goals? Fred and Elanga. Brilliant. You know what I mean? These are the kind of substitutions that you want managers to make and be bold and brave. You know, because when you look at certain defenders, certain managers in the past, they've not made substitutions, bringing on Varane to ease in there. You know, we want a manager just to be bold. We can look at it in the game and be like, why'd you take him off? But at the end, if it's proven right, that's where you make your money as a manager. He's earned his money. That's what you want to see. A manager earning his money. A manager that has indecisive in-game management. And that doesn't buckle to the pressure of the fans. Oh, leave on Paul Pogba. If he believes that he should take off Paul Pogba, then that's his decision. You know, so for me, oh my God, I'm just over the moon. I'm ecstatic. You know what I mean? That is now 2 wins in a row now. You know what I mean? I don't know when's the last time we did that. You know what I mean? But that's 2 wins in a row. You know, top 4 race is very, very sticky. We had to win today. It was absolutely imperative that we won today. Tottenham, absolute brilliant win yesterday. Arsenal got a good win yesterday, even though they dug in there at the end. You know, this was an important victory for Man United. We slipped up today here. We're having to, you know, we're having to cover lost ground, you know what I mean? We're going to Atletico Madrid with a bit of confidence, a bit of energy. I don't know whether, again, in terms of, you know, whether what we'll play, I don't know, because that's what they can give you. They can give you moments of madness. This team just give you moments of madness. But at the end, it's like, it's almost revitalised. Your feelings revitalised. And it's just, it's emotional, it's draining, and Man United, stop it. United, stop it and just win games comfortably. Please, United, win games comfortably. But listen, I've got nothing to complain about. Energy's out. Like the video, people. Subscribe to the channel. Straight Jacket podcast tomorrow. We're bringing the energy. United have won. Get in!